Welcome. We're back with the Dad Podcast, and I got Little Man with me, and I got the special celebrity guest all the way from NY. This man's only 11 years old and already putting out his first book. And when I told my son I wanted to have role models and leaders on, sometimes the leaders and role models of this world are the young guys leading the pack. And this young man's 11 years old, already making a difference. This man's out there doing something that a lot of kids would be so scared to do. He's doing it with a smile. He's trying to hide behind the book, a little nervous, but I'm so glad you got the chance to come on today. So my guy Mase, man, welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Well,
You liking the weather right now?
yes.
Yeah, I seen you out there shooting those hoops. Got that little Kyrie Irving jumper.
Yes.
Yeah, like you a basketball fan?
Yes.
Who's your favorite team?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't have one.
You have a favorite? You have a favorite player?
I never thought about that.
Sometimes your favorite player could just be yourself. You just root for yourself and you always win, right? But the reason we had you on today is because you got a book coming out. You got that book with you?
Yes, of course, it's already out.
Oh, it's already. Oh, there you go. And what's the name of the book?
The Urban Autistic.
Nice. And what's it about?
It's about me. Well, my story to let people understand.
And do you want to tell us a little bit about your story?
Yeah, so basically my story is about me and my journey about how I lived and how I'm an autistic person, that I can still be like the other people, or be like people.
I know I seen one of your videos that you talked about how being autism doesn't make you different, it just makes you special. And that's something I love about that you're talking about and you're being brave. You're helping a lot of other people. What gives you that courage and that strength to talk about it?
I guess, to be honest, is because I have to. I just have to tell the people.
Mm-hmm.
Also, mommy.
Yeah. You know, she's your biggest fan, and it's good to have that support. And there's some kid that's gonna see your book, and you're gonna be a hero to them.
Mhm.
Are you ready to put that cape on?
Yes. I already have.
Oh, you already got that cape. That's what's up. So are you ready? Are you ready? You been working on your autograph yet?
Yeah, I actually have.
Oh, nice.
We've been we gave a couple people books and I signed them.
Now, were you nervous when they asked you?
No, I just signed it, and gave it to them.
Now, were you nervous when your book came out? What people was gonna think, or were you just so proud of it?
To be honest, I didn't even think of anything when I did it. I guess I was proud.
That's good. You should be proud because for 11 years old to come out and put a book out, that's tough to do.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of kids your age can't even put together a couple sentences, and you're putting out whole books. Now, where did the artwork come from on the book?
Huh?
The artwork, the cover of the book?
It came from the pictures that that mom took.
So you like photography?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right. They were actual pictures, and what we did was like we played with the graphics on the computer to make them look more like cartoons.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's right. They're actual pictures.
It reminded me a lot of the Spider-Man movie. Was it the one that just came out, the Spider-Man cartoon?
Spider-Man Home from Homecoming?
Yeah, how they had the cartoon, it looked so much like New York. Now, how's it been? The weather's getting nice now. You're getting out there to do more stuff. And what are you looking forward to doing this summer?
I don't know. I guess, just help mommy and play.
I know one thing you and my little guy have in common. You guys are some big Fortnite guys. I hear you the man when it comes to Fortnite. So you good?
Yes, I play Fortnite time to time. I haven't played it in a while, but I'm still good.
Yeah, Fortnite? He's shy too. My little guy's shy too. He's a big Fortnite guy. So what other games do you like to play?
Tired. Aw.
I mean, I like anime games and some superhero games, but I play shooting games too.
Snitch. I'm just kidding. He said I play shooting games too. I said snitch. You telling on me?
No.
I have one question about Fortnite.
Ask a question.
What's your favorite skin?
Mine's. I guess my favorite. I don't really have one, but I like the aura.
The what?
Aura.
The Oro?
No, the aura.
Aura?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mine's the Renegade Raider. OG.
Now, you go around doing the dances at the house?
No.
Oh, that's me. That's me doing
That's
Fortnite dances.
That's this guy. He loves doing the dances when he's doing the Fortnite and doing the emotes.
Yeah, I do the most one that I do is the one that you had the
Sloth.
iPhone
Or
to get
justice.
the skin in the dance.
Wait, what?
Can you show us how it goes, or would you be too shy?
You doing dance?
Mace asks, is it the Force, the Orange Justice?
The orange. So what you did? Go ahead.
Which one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is the Orange Justice, right?
That's the Orange Justice or the new version of the Orange Justice.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Students do that too.
But it depends what electronic he plays. I could probably add him.
Does he play PS4, 5, or does he play Xbox?
He plays on both.
I play
Yeah, he's up, and now he's starting to play on the Switch.
I'm going to play on PC.
Mm-hmm. So
Awesome.
you guys gotta play a game one day.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, I don't. Mom, you have it.
Huh?
How
Yeah,
am I
to get
supposed
his,
to
he
add
was
him?
actually checking for his name, but he said he never saw it come through.
Yeah,
Oh, I could send a picture of my name and my profile, or I could add you.
all right. Yeah, I'll make sure you get the game attack on PlayStation. It's just Dad Podcast because he thinks he's the celebrity now. But I wanted to show him.
He definitely is. Mace, did you know he's a black belt? And he's a martial artist.
Yep, he's doing martial arts.
I didn't know.
Yes.
If I had more space, I can do a 360.
Wow, we're so proud of you.
He actually broke his big toe, but he kept on competing, and that's what you got to do sometimes in life. When you get a challenge or a setback, you never quit, right? Because I know sometimes when your book was coming out. Say it again.
Is it still broken?
No, he's all better now. He was out for 2 months, but he had his boot on his foot, but he was still working because that's what you got to do. Because just like when your book was coming out, it probably got tough writing some chapters or writing some stories in your book. But when you get that ultimate goal at the end, so that's your black belt for you is your book.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's kind of pretty amazing? I think the harder thing for him, because a lot of people don't know much about autism. I can give you a little bit of information, even though I know it is, his time. So 154 children in America is on the autistic spectrum. There are believed to be more, but some people don't know what signs, indicate spectrum, because some children on the spectrum function very high. The rate of autism continues to rise. There is no known cause. So, there's so much that's being explored as far as, what the cause is and why it's happening. But it's more and more prevalent. And I just think it's a beautiful thing. I'm grateful for you having given him this platform, because the biggest thing that it affects is socialism, like the children being social.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes the being shy is like paralyzing. So even the fact that he's talking is huge, because the biggest step that he had to overcome was not writing his experiences, but actually talking about them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So he really, like, this is probably the most he's spoken in an interview.
Oh, I know. Sorry, you broke up for a little bit, but Mace, I remember one time you were doing an interview story, I believe, and you were talking about your sister.
Yes, but should I tell?
Yeah, you could tell him.
I was, but she You would think that she would support me. No, I'm just kidding. You would think she would come and support me, but she didn't. I'm disappointed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, when he had being shy in the other interview, he wanted her support,
Mhm.
but she's like, I'm tired. So he was upset about that.
But you know, when your book comes out, you're gonna gain a lot of fans. You're gonna gain a lot of support, and you're gonna be a help for a lot of people. You should be proud of that. And we're back home in Rhode Island, and we're cheering you on all the way from over here. And that should get you excited because when you do your first interview, you start doing more and more. We got to spread the word that you're doing a big thing with this book. You got to be really proud of it. Are you ready for that pressure to be a big role model?
Mhm.
Who do you think is gonna win? Because I'm gonna film the video of me maybe gonna beat you.
I mean, he's trash talking in Fortnite, mate.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
So mate, I
Are
got.
you ready?
Yes. I mean, it depends on my place. I'm good on PlayStation and my PlayStation 5, so.
So we're gonna help. We're gonna help. We're gonna help all your fans get to know you. So we got a couple rapid fire questions so they can get to know the author of the book.
And also for this camera too.
So what would you say, Mace? What would you say is your favorite food?
I guess pizza.
Pizza? What toppings you put on yours? Pepperoni?
Yes.
Now,
Olives.
no pineapple.
I like pepperoni and cheese. I tasted pineapple. It was good.
Not on your pizza.
What is your two favorite food?
I'm a seafood guy. Any kind of seafood, and I'm happy.
Oh, we recently just went to a seafood place and we had shrimp.
Oh, I love shrimp. Okay. Do you have any musician you like to listen to? Any music?
Yeah, I just like listening to whatever mom listens to, rapping music and singing music.
Oh, you want to hear mine?
Now, you named after Mace, the rapper?
No, that's our car is named after the rapper. Well, it's named after me. But
Oh, we call our car Macy.
Oh,
Why? Macy is her name is Macy because she's gray, and there's a singer named Macy Gray. But his Mace is short for he's Mason. He's not Mason, Mason. But which is a whole different topic. What I did was I sort of made sure that his nickname sounded, I don't know what word to use, but a professional. There we go.
Mace.
So his name is Mase Washington.
sometimes mom calls me Boogie.
Yeah.
That's where we get the thing from.
Yeah.
May Boogie. But she says with the hoodie. So.
May Boogie with the hoodie. You say that. I say that.
No, don't.
You gotta trademark that before someone steals that and makes that their rap name.
That is from A Boogie, the rapper.
Yeah.
He started saying May Boogie. But yeah, he's Mason, and Mace just gave it like a nice resume name, you know? So we started calling him Mace.
So Mace, I got a big question for you. So you're 11 years old. You're an author right now. You got that book that's gonna change the world. It's gonna impact a lot of people. If somebody comes at your age and comes to you for advice, what are you gonna tell them?
Great question.
I guess advice. But like if they want to create a book.
No, if they just want advice, maybe yes, you may have a kid that comes to you. He has autism and he's afraid to talk about it because he's not sure how people are gonna accept him. What do you tell that kid to give him advice and to give him encouragement?
I guess that he doesn't have to. All he needs is confidence in the will to do it, and no one's gonna say anything mean. They're just gonna be happy at the end.
And you know what? Sometimes there may be a time when somebody may be mean or say something mean. But what your book's gonna do is give them that power to believe that they don't have to listen to those words, because the strongest person sometimes is the person inside of you. And what you're doing, you're really gonna impact and help a lot of people. And it's not just you're helping people with autism, you're helping people who don't have it, but they're gonna learn about it. Because now somebody may Google, what is autism? Or they may Google, how do I know somebody has autism? And you at 11 years old is gonna impact and help a lot of people. You're helping me. I'm over here, and I work with people with autism, and some of the things I didn't know, And you're helping me understand it even more. And I want to thank you for that.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you.
Do you want to tell him anything about your book? Like, what did you talk about in there?
I talked about my life, and I do have a page about yes. If you see in the video, I do have a page of my sister and the gaming stuff and that.
Your sister. How about your experiences in school and stuff like that? How did that work?
Yes, experiences in school.
Well, tell me, like
Yeah.
one that you talked about in the book. How was school?
School was alright. Not a big fan.
You're not a big fan. What did you would do your lateral view?
They would say that I'm cutting my eye.
That you're what?
That I was cutting my eye.
Cutting my eyes, right? So lateral view is like a way, it's a comfortable way that certain children on the spectrum, even adults on the spectrum might look. They might turn their head and look at you, but it looks like you're looking from the side. And that's a very common, indication or a common trait that children or adults with autism might do. Watch TV at an angle, you might see that happening. Also stemming, like everybody stems, all humans. You kind of messing with the book for no reason.
Mommy.
So all children and adults stem. You ever see somebody like shaking their legs when they're sitting at the table, or people suck their thumb or biting their fingers? So humans have these little things that we do to comfort ourselves. Mine is I'll shake one of my legs if I'm a little nervous. Some kids with autism sway. Some do little like looks with their face or scrunch up their faces, but they're all small behaviors, stimulation behaviors that kind of calm their nerves down, or sometimes they do them when they're very excited. So sometimes, again, you might see them rock, you might see them play with their fingers, you might see them looking with that lateral view. So every human has it. I actually am a believer that all human beings to some degree are on the spectrum. So, you just might see these traits a little bit more in children or adults who are classified as being autistic. So I think I would tell parents, like, kind of watch out for it. There's a lot of similarities. I love when you said, Google certain things, because I think that's so important. If you look at lateral view, if you look at a lot of children start young and they draw like the autistic circle, we call it, they'll continue to draw, secular motions. A lot of children with autism are fixated on one particular thing. And this is like the most common, one of the most common is trains. Like they might love trains, or love dinosaurs or engines. Yeah, to the point where it's like nothing else in the world exists. Like that fixation sometimes can be an indication. But I think it's so important to know and to find out early, because most public school districts will service your child from the age of 3 in something called early intervention. And the sooner you get this type of help, the less of a deficit your child will go into, and the more they'll be able a lot of times to function on a level where I guess some people would call normal, even though we know there is no such thing as normal. Some kids are higher and some kids are lower on the spectrum, but every single human being is able to learn and become better at doing things independently and autonomously.
Yeah, Mase, one thing too I liked was when you were talking about the word normal, and you were saying how everyone's normal and everyone's special too. So when somebody tells you like, or somebody told me I'm different, or someone told me I'm not normal, what would you tell that kid?
That there is no such thing as a normal.
And everyone has their own, everyone has what makes them special. And sometimes when people say like, quote unquote, a disability, or somebody has an impairment, that makes them special, and that could add to their special ability. And a lot of times if maybe somebody can't hear, but their vision's a lot better, or if they can't see, their hearing's a lot better. So sometimes people just gotta take every ability and disability, put them together, and just see their greatness in somebody.
What's your favorite sport?
I guess you want to know your favorite sport.
Basketball.
Yeah,
I like soccer, and I kind of like football.
You kind of like football. Yeah, I like football. I'm a football coach. You know Milquan, right?
You're too strict.
I'm too strict?
No, they're too strict.
Oh, okay. You know Milquan?
His
No.
cousin, they haven't seen each other for a while, but yeah,
Oh.
we're cousins.
Yeah, he's on my football team.
Oh, little Milky.
Yeah. And it's funny because my son looks at Milquan like a role model. And sometimes
Wow.
the role models are the people who are just around you. So that's why every time it's good that you're getting out there and talking and doing this book. But again, I keep saying that, man, you're going to impact a lot of people. And I
Yeah.
appreciate what you're doing.
My
Well,
favorite sport is
Nope, hold on. Just
Oh.
focus.
What was that?
I think he was going to ask about Milquan, but
No,
I
how
told him
old are you guys?
focus. Oh, how old are they?
He's 9. I'm an old guy. I can't play soccer or football no more. I'm too old. I get tired fast. I'm not young like you guys out there shooting those jumpers early in the morning.
Oh yeah, because when I'm young, I do like 5 times.
Yeah, he started soccer on Saturday. He had his first little practice. He thinks he's Neymar now because of the Fortnite skin.
Really, I really do.
Do you have a TV? Do you have a TV show you like to watch?
But he thinks he's blue now. I can't hear.
Oh no, a TV show.
Oh, he's asking, do you have a TV show that you like to watch?
No, I just want anime.
Oh, yes, you do.
And-
What kind of anime? Tell him.
Anime is a TV show.
Yes, kind of.
Technically. What are your favorite shows?
Well, I do like Avengers.
Avengers?
Yes.
Did you watch Godzilla versus King Kong yet? No. Yeah, he used to have me watch that about 5 times already.
My favorite show is on Netflix and it's called Beyblade Burst.
Oh, baby. I finished it. Well, I finished it until they add the last one or the new one.
He loves him some Beyblades. Now, before you go, do you have a favorite part of the book you want to read about or read a page of?
Yeah. I'm trying to find the new page.
No, you could use that page though.
Okay. Did you hear the page before?
Yeah, I love that. The one you read before, I loved it.
See that, baby? Why you
I'm trying
slouching?
to.
I didn't hear it, so I want to hear it.
Okay.
Nice and loud.
I enjoy it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. I enjoy video games. Playing with my friends online helps me to speak more and more. Using phones and online gaming pushed me to have conversations with kids my age. I used to play with near children, but they weren't playing with me. My mommy called it parallel play. Now I play with children. My favorite kids to play with are the ones that are kind. I find it easier to play with kids that are in special education. They don't judge me. I can be myself. We can be ourselves. We do not have to play with people who are mean to us. We don't have to be nervous. Some of my friends are not in special education, like my best friend and my sister Layla. She is so smart. She helps me to learn and plays with me. She never makes me feel bad. Yeah.
And Miss, you want to know something? You know what the biggest fear in the world is? So
Stage fright?
close.
Falling off a or like falling or in the air. Dying.
Oh, yeah, that's a big fear too. And the biggest fear in the world is public speaking.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that stage fright?
Yeah, same thing. Yep. And you just did that with no problem. Because I'll tell you, my biggest fear is clowns, and I'm not going there no clowns.
Oh yeah, I don't like clowns neither. They're too spooky, or I don't
Yeah.
like.
My man,
He makes me protected. He uses me as a body shield.
that's my body shield with clowns.
He begs me to do just a 360 kick at their darn face, and I'm like,
This is good thing you're ready to protect.
no, I'll just push him out of my way and go get him with some violence.
See, you're braver than me because I can't be around no clowns, but you're doing public speaking. And That takes a lot to do that.
I don't like clowns neither.
My God. So before we go, you want to leave everybody with a positive note?
Hope everyone has a good day. And,
What would you say to people who were scared to be themselves?
just be yourself and calm down.
You sound like me.
Do you have a way that you like to calm down?
Taking deep breaths, stemming,
Mm-hmm.
that's it, and playing.
And plenty.
I meditate to calm down.
That's awesome.
What do you meditate?
Meditate
is
my room. I literally do things.
He's passionate.
Mase, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. Pleasure to learn more about your book, but more so to learn about you and give you your roses. Because a lot of times people don't realize how special they really are until someone else tells them. So you got support all the way over here in Rhode Island. You know, it's not that far, but it seems like forever for Rhode Islanders because we don't travel. But we appreciate you for coming on. Thanks again, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we were just in Rhode Island last week. My sibling group still lives there, and we're a huge sibling group.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So
We went to Rhode Island like 2 weeks ago, but the next time we go to Rhode Island, we can visit you if you want.
definitely. You gotta let us know. And when the weather gets nice, you gotta have your Dell's lemonade and your iced coffee.
He knows my favorite thing is iced coffee.
Oh yeah,
That's the New Englander.
that's the New England. And you
I
make,
know what those Beyblades are.
oh, you know the Beyblades? Yeah, he has hundreds of them now.
He does. I know. He was just holding up vaults and
Let's see where
I-
you get this from.
So we'll make sure to add him on so you guys can talk Beyblades.
Yeah,
Play
I'll
some fun.
probably add him today.
Make
That
sure
would be.
you make sure you beat him, okay?
Okay, but what other games he plays? Does he just play Fortnite?
What else do you play?
Borderlands, Rocket League,
Rocket League,
FIFA,
FIFA,
Apex.
Apex Legends.
Which
Do you play any of the Naruto games?
Or anime games? No.
No.
If not, Mase could teach you. He's a master teacher. He teaches
Yes.
everyone how to do the combos.
I play Rocket League too.
level.
I have it. I also have Brawlhalla.
Oh, we have,
Well,
we have that. You have that one.
yeah, I had that on my Switch.
He beats me in all those games. I have no chance to beat him. So maybe you can help me out and teach me.
I'm on level 200 in Rocket League, so you can't beat me. You, sir, cannot beat me.
I'm getting better.
My name when Wayne Johnson just gets dunked on you.
This is what I deal with.
He's precious. He's perfection.
But thanks again for coming on, Mason. It was a pleasure. Can't wait to have you beat him in Fortnite, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
So, 0.